We've definitely got some fog out there, especially in the eastern part of the Greenbrier Valley, where we have rain going on that is freezing on contact. So Quinwood was one of the locations that had 1/4 of an inch of ice, and that area is going to have more. You can see in the main part of the Central Valley, it's mainly rain, but once you get into the higher elevations where you cross over into Virginia and where you cross over to Route 19 is where we have the ice accretion, I should say. And notice, we still have a lot more rain off towards the south and west, so maybe we'll get a little break in Oak Hill and Fayetteville here in the next hour or two, but then we get this moisture funneling north ahead of the low pressure. The low pressure, remember, yesterday was in the southwest. Now it's moved to St. Louis, and behind it we have high pressure, which means we'll finally get a chance to dry out eventually. 34 degrees in Beckley, 56 in Nashville. That warmer air is going to start to erode the cooler air that we have. So what this means is our temperatures tonight will rise a bit, and we'll have some fog as well. Rain, even a few rumbles of thunder as the warm front gets closer. That will be sometime between about 3 and 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. There will be standing water in many spots. The only flood watches right now are in the southern coal fields, but that means absolutely nothing because Fayetteville all the way to Summersville will have some standing water. Eastern Fayette, Raleigh, Greenbrier, Pocahontas County, those typical higher elevation spots, Sandstone Mountain, Patterson Mountain, will have that ice accretion. And the power outages will start to multiply a bit tomorrow after about 4 a.m. Now we hit 50 tomorrow, it rains early, it turns brisk and colder with a few snow showers. If you live in Quinwood, you're going to accumulate or accrete another 2/10 of an inch of ice. Now, if you live in Lewisburg, a glaze to about 5/100 of an inch, and most of the accretion is going to occur between 10 p.m. tonight and 4 a.m. tomorrow. The power outages will multiply the most after 10 a.m. tomorrow. How much rain are we going to get tonight? Well, here's the outlook here. So we have about 3/4 to an inch of rain along the Route 19 corridor, and then these numbers are blended together a bit, but 1.1 inches of rain across much of the Greenbrier Valley. Here's the timeline as we get into Thursday, tomorrow. 7 a.m. to noon. Rain, there will be some spotty flooding, there will be ice that will be ending to the east. Gusts 30 to 40 miles an hour between 8 a.m. and noon. That means where we have ice on the power lines and trees, the outages will ramp up. That's when you want to make sure you have your backup generator ready and also watch out on the roads for slippery spots. Temperatures drop about 15 degrees or so as the front comes through between 9 a.m. and noon. And then we will have sleet and a few snow showers. It'll be brisk in the afternoon and evening. There'll be a few more power outages to the east because the ice is not going to completely melt before the cold front comes through. 6 p.m. to midnight, we'll have refreezing of standing water, a few more outages to the east, and a few flurries. Now, the weekend, we've been talking about this for days now. We are looking for snow, sleet, freezing rain to develop between 9 a.m. and noon on Saturday, quickly changes to rain. We'll have flooding later in the day, and Sunday's the big day. Look at all this text. We start out with a gusty thunderstorm, heavy rain, widespread flooding, likely 1 or 2 mudslides in somewhere in southern West Virginia with the 2 to 3 inches of rain that we are going to get. The temperatures drop. We'll have snow showers. We'll likely have an inch or so of snow accumulation, and then later in the day, we'll likely have a flash freeze. Check out the barometric pressure. It's going to drop like a rock. I have 2 icons on here because those people who suffer from arthritis are going to be screaming, unfortunately, because we have a very big system coming in. The pressure rises on the back end through Monday. 7-day forecast then. We hit 50 tomorrow by 9 o'clock in the morning, and temperatures go down from there. Sunny after 11 a.m. on Friday. We start out with areas of standing water that are going to be frozen. Keep that in mind. Some of those back roads will be icy as well. Wintry mixed to rain, 50 on Saturday. And then look at that, we drop into the 20s on Sunday. We'll have ice early Monday. That is all the standing water freezing as we go down to 15 degrees. 2-hour delays probably on Monday. Increasing clouds Tuesday and some snow late on Wednesday with a high of 30 degrees. The front coming through Sunday is bringing the more sustainable Arctic air into our region. That's why it's going to be a big system over the weekend. That's your latest 7-day forecast.